Hey everyone, it's Rami over here. How's it all going? I hope everyone is doing well. No, I did not just crawl out from under some rock. I've actually been overseas for the last 2.5 weeks and I've had an awesome experience. I went to Germany for 3 days, 1 day in Amsterdam and then 9 days in Croatia. Anyways, I haven't been to Croatia in about 14 years to see the family. All of my mum's family are in Croatia. So I always used to go to Croatia on my own, with family, with my mum, my dad, my brother. But now I'm a grown man, so I decided to pack my bags and make my way over to Germany and Croatia to see my family over there and to get reacquainted with my family down there. And it was such a fantastic, beautiful, warm experience. I was welcomed with open arms everywhere that I went. I've had many beautiful experiences in this short trip of just 2 weeks, and I'm very thankful for everybody that had the chance to see me and be so hospitable and kind for my mum's family. So once again, I'd like to thank everyone over there for such a brilliant trip, and I'll definitely be back. This is a great icebreaker for me. I just found a few funny things that I just want to talk about. First things first is whenever I go overseas, I have this little Travel Smith packing checklist. So it's just a checklist of items that you should pack, because I always get paranoid that I'm going to leave things behind. I did notice one thing that's pretty hilarious. One of the items that I ticked as having packed with me going to Croatia and Germany was apparently I packed some bras and underwear. If you have a look down there, bras and underwear has a big old fat tick on it. So that's a bit concerning that I packed some bras with me. I know I've always been quite top heavy, but I found that pretty embarrassing. I'm a big food fan. I've never ate so much food in my life. Here in Australia, I barely eat bread and I barely eat cheese. Different story in Europe. Different story. My diet consisted pretty much of bread and cheese in the whole 2 weeks. So I've got a good old-fashioned dad bod right now, if you have a look. Yeah, look at that. Good old dad bod. But that's what happens when you go overseas. You are enjoying it, and you do not limit yourself, and you go and try some of the local cuisine, if you like. First things first, I went to Germany, as you know, in a town called Münster. And that is near the border of the Netherlands, and that is where my cousin Miriana, her boyfriend Marcel, and my other cousin Ružica, and my auntie Maria and Mio live in this town of Münster. One of the most interesting buys for me, and it was pretty tacky, I don't usually go down this route, was an I Heart Münster jug, well, coffee cup. Look, I love my coffee, so I'm definitely going to use this, but I don't think it was really I don't know, I think it's a very tacky thing that I did here. My cousin was really sweet enough, I'm a big chai latte drinker, so she was sweet enough, Miriana, to get me a Tiger Spice chai. This has been freaking amazing. She made me this chai pretty much every day while I was in Germany, and she was kind enough to buy me this little one to take home with me to Australia. So that was really wicked. I can't wait to try this, and I think these two here are going to make a good team. You know, pop a bit of my chai in there, a bit of hot milk, and I'll love Münster all over again. When I went to Amsterdam, I also went a bit crazy there with food. Yet again, I'm a big eater, as you know, and I love trying different things. So I got some Dutch chocolate over here. And this is, it's Holland Top Choc. I haven't opened one yet, and I refuse to until I hit the gym and work off my dad bod. Because basically, if I just get into this right now, there's no going back, guys. Fatty for life. Alright, so I haven't tried these yet. I'm guessing they're going to be quite delicious. So I'm going to save these for now. Okay, so this was from Holland, from the Netherlands. Of course, some Dutch syrup waffles as well. You can't go to Amsterdam and have some waffles. And guys, no, these are clean waffles, alright? There's nothing green in here. One thing that I must confess is Europe did give me a newfound love for cheese. Okay, so I've always liked cheese, but now I could quite confidently say I love cheese. This is truffle cheese, so it's actually a cheese with some kind of mushroom inside. And can I just say, this is the greatest thing since sliced cheese. Oh, man. Oh. That is some excellent cheese. This is a lavender cheese. Yeah, as in lavender, the flower, the plant. Once you crack this bad boy open, it looks like the cheese had an acid trip. And it's kind of this crazy blue-purple color. When I tried it in the store in a tiny quantity, it was actually quite yummy. But now that I've tried it again with a bigger piece, I'm actually starting to regret my purchase. I think this lavender cheese is... yeah. No. The lavender cheese is kind of like I'm eating a tub of solidified Calvin Klein perfume. It's not really good, and I don't know what the appeal was, but I was walking all around Amsterdam looking for this. After I tried a little sample in the shop, I went absolutely crazy, and I had to buy this. And now that I opened it up and tried a significant portion, I could quite confidently say, this is probably going to get old and moldy before I do anything with it, which is kind of sad because it wasn't really cheap. Now, going to Croatia, which is a lovely Eastern European country. Actually, don't say Eastern European, they don't like that. Let's just go with Southern European, okay? Southern European country, which is where all of my mum's family actually live at the moment, pretty much. And I was there for 9 days, so I was there for the most amount of time. Another food item, and this is actually homemade. This is from my auntie Veselka, and she used to serve me this every morning for breakfast. And oh yeah. See, this is a jam, but it is not your typical strawberry jam or raspberry jam. This jam is actually made out of grapes during the season. And it is absolutely amazing. Oh boy. Yeah. This is great. This just hits all of my sugar buds. I'm in the good place right now. Some more things I got from Croatia. A couple picture frames. Croatia's got a very interesting kind of architecture, especially in its little villages and towns. There's a lot of buildings that are very distinct, and you could actually see through the layers of the buildings. So for example, I purchased this for my brother. So, okay, it's not the most posh looking of homes, but this is actually a very typical Croatian scene where you see different generations or different layers of a building within the same building. So it's quite amazing. And you see this kind of style throughout the country, and I just think it adds so much character, and it's so real. So I did buy this for my brother. And now there's one more thing that I got while I was in Croatia. My brother Sal had a request for me while I was in Croatia. My brother told me he wanted a little monument or a little souvenir from Croatia. I told him, look, I'm going to the sea, I'm going to Zagreb, the city. Would you like any monuments or any souvenir from there? My brother said, no, man. I want you to go to the village we used to visit when we were in Croatia as kids, where my mum's family were. This street is called Paramlitska, and my brother told me to go to the street Paramlitska and pick up one of the rocks there. There's no actual road, it's a rock road, and he told me to pick up one of the rocks and put it in my bag, and he would like to put the rock in his room. But this rock had to be from underneath the railway bridge that we used to play in. So I went to Ulica Paramnicka, the street where my family live in Croatia. Walked down the rocky pathway in the mud, in the rain, in the wet, and I picked up one of these rocks for my brother. And that's pretty much all that you see whilst that you're in this little village there. And look, it's not the most amazing or interesting geological thing that you will see, but it's even got that village smell about it. So this is a really random gift or souvenir, but I know my brother will absolutely adore this. And I'm so sorry to anybody I didn't get the chance to see. We got a very big family in Croatia. I only had 8 whole days there. So that was pretty difficult for me to try and see everybody in that time, and to try and squeeze in some alone time or some time to sightsee. So to all my family that I didn't get the chance to see on this trip, I'm so sorry.
Hvala svima iz moje familije da Hrvatska I Njemačka. Ti si svima bio baš super I ovaj putovanja je bio odlično. Sad je nisam više s Rami I ja budemo došlo natrag kasnije. Ja bude sjećam ovaj putovanja za puno godina I ja znam kad je dođem drugi puta sve budemo super opet put. Iz Australija za Hrvatska, hvala vama za sve I vidimo se. Puno puse I pozdrav. Ćao!
Drugčije bilo bi sve da se